that's exactly why we test, because it was way too quiet. And that's exactly why we test, because it was way too quiet. That's exactly Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to something completely different. Now, this is the first time that I've done a stream like this for a while, and we've got a bit of an echo thing going on here. So let me just try and fix that, and then we can get the stream started, and I can actually think about what I'm saying. Because at the moment, I sound a bit like a robot. So let me see if I can fix that. Maybe that's fixed it. So tell me in the stream, by the way, if I still sound like a robot. So normally we get started really quickly on this, but as I say, I'm a bit rusty. We haven't done this in a while. Bear with me. And whilst I've been clicking around, I've accidentally gone and started the game, and the game's randomly got music on it and all sorts of things, which is really annoying. So let's just reset everything, and this time I'll go live properly. So, all right, here we go. We are going live. First time in ages. Hello, hello, I'm over here. Yeah, so this is completely different. If you've been watching my racing recently, this is what I do for a hobby outside of racing. This is a little game that we call GeoGuessr. For those who are more familiar with GeoGuessr than Gran Turismo, you're a bit sad. No, you're not. You're also cool. So GeoGuessr is a game where we get dumped somewhere completely random in the world on Google Street View, and we've got to figure out where we are. And the game works with 5 rounds. We are straight into the action with round number 1. So I'm basically not allowed to Google anything that I find here. I'm not allowed to look anything up. I've just got to use what I see around me to figure out where in the world I am. And I can be anywhere where the Google Street View camera has been. Now, here's our first big clue. There is a bus with an address on it. It's a bit blurry, but it says that we're in Chittor. I'm guessing that is in India somewhere. And the people around me here look a bit Indian, but I'm not sure that it is India just yet. I'm going to just make a mental note of that. Chittor. There's another bus here. Does this one have... Oh, this one's playing silly buggers with me. I was going to say, does this one have a place name on it as well? That would be really useful. I mean, this looks a beautiful place. A bit disconcerting that it appears to be just a drive out into the sea. And it's randomly changed seasons on me there. So yeah, as I was explaining, so basically for people who haven't watched this before, I'm not allowed to leave Street View, and I've got to place on this map here where I think I am. And the closer I get within 10 minutes, the more points I'm going to score. Now, it's fraught with dangers because, look, I can't move any further. The Google Street Card didn't go any further along this road, and that is going to the east. So I've got to unfortunately go back to the start, and now I've got to go west. It does say there viewpoint. So this is clearly, well, yeah, it is. It's a scenic area. I dare say that there'll be some people from this part of the world who would be shouting out. They know exactly where this is. I think it's in India because I saw a bus that said Chittor, and Chittor sounds Indian. It might be Pakistani, might be Nepal for all I know. I'm trying to think what countries Street View cameras actually been to. Now I'm hoping that I can go this way along the road and that I will eventually find something useful. I mean, I can't read Hindi, so this is going to make it even more difficult if it is India. Let's have a look. Does any of this say anything? It's just pictures of birds, really. Not very useful. There's a bird sanctuary, and it's all written in gobbledygook. Probably Hindi. I don't know what language that is. I can't read it. It all looks like squiggles to me. So I'm going to have my wits about me. I've used the first 3 minutes going the wrong way along this road, and I still don't know what country I'm in. Welcome to the game. That is the fun of this game. Is yes, I can be literally in completely unknown territory and get it completely wrong. I've got it wrong so many times. Wait, there was a sign back there, and that looks like a governmenty sign, like a tourism sign or something. What does it say? Be great if it's just said you are here. Nope. It's just, well, this is the other thing that you have to cope with. Oh, I just saw a tuk-tuk back there, so it's got to be India, surely. And surely a road like this would be easy to find, but India's huge. India's very big, and I don't fancy finding Chittor on a map of India. That is like trying to find. Just think of the name of the nearest village to you. In my case, let's try and find like Tiddington on a map of England. Yeah, good luck, mate. Oh, okay. So you see, things like this can be useful. Buses. Um, Gokula Krishna. Yeah, so it's sounding more Indian. I know that word, Krishna. Um, College of Engineering. Sulur Pet. Sulur Pet must be the district. Oh, another bus. Come on, come on, come on. Can I get alongside it? Oh, it's all written in Alien, as far as I'm concerned. What I would really like is a big road sign that says what's near here. But this is remarkable. I've never been a place like this on GeoGuessr, and I've been playing this for quite a while. But anyway, as I was saying, like things that work against you here is, that when the camera's really low resolution, you can't always read all the signs. And this is a danger as well, just being stuck on a straight road. This is actually this is such an unfair first round. Normally, you're not stuck on a straight road. Normally, these streams are not just watching me go in a straight line. Normally, there's like some actual investigating going on. But, yep, unfortunately, I have no control over where in the world it's going to put me. And it can put me literally anywhere, and it's decided to put me here. I really don't want to have to get down to just throwing a dart at India. I'm better than that. But I don't even know if it is India. That's the thing. It just sounds Indian, doesn't it? Chittor. But this has got to be like some really famous landmark in India. Oh, cows on the road. There's cows on the road. It's India. It's definitely India. Only in India can you have cows just like in the middle of the road. Pelican Wind. Oh, Puligat Lake. Well, thanks for confirming, mate. I didn't realise I was in a lake. That changes everything. Let's go. If it's a big lake, there's quite a lot of lakes. It said Puligat Lake, and it's got a massive road across it, which would surely make it stand out. But you see now, is it that? Is it that? Viewpoint, road to heaven. Oh, am I on? It is going the right direction across the lake as well. What's the name of that lake? Kutch Lake. Kutch Lake. That's not the name of this. Puligat Lake. Let's put that as the initial guess though, because the road goes the right way as well. Look, we're going east-west, and we're in India. I haven't got I haven't got any better ideas than. Is there an wait? Let's just double check. Is there another lake where a road just randomly goes across it? I mean, that looks too tasty. But then the next challenge is, how do I get the exact location of where I am on that bridge? That's because to get full points, I can't just say there. I've got to say exactly where I am on the bridge within 50 meters. This is actually like one of the hardest things when you're on a straight line like this, is finding a way of knowing where you are along it, like how far you are along it. But we really need more confirmation than that. I mean, that would have been remarkable if that is what it is. It says, oh, Pulicat Bird Sanctuary. So no, we're in a place called Pulicat. So I don't think I'm right on the map. I think I'm going to be way out here, and this is going to be a really bad start to the game. But we're not here to score points. We're here just to have a laugh. To point out how the points work, maximum of 25,000 points across 5 rounds, 5,000 points a round. To get the 5,000, I have to be within 50 meters, and it goes down based on how far I am away. So my highest score ever, 25,000. 5 perfect rounds. I have done it. Not on stream, but there is a first time for everything, and that's not going to be today. Yeah, so see, the road then goes. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right for that, unless we've just come onto that island. Oh no, I saw something that said Kutch and thought that's what I'd seen on a sign then. No, 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 no. I mean, watch there be another lake somewhere down here with exactly the same thing going on. Like, just because it exists one place in the world doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that it's unique. Oh yeah, I mean, it could be that. That looks like no, that's a ferry crossing, isn't it? Ah, gosh, this has been a hard first round. I've clearly put it on a lake. That, I'm just gonna find where it is now and just go, let's do it. Oh gosh, no way. Pulicat Lake. Oh, I would have never found that. I got 2,100 points, but oh gosh, I would have never found that. I mean, basically, I had to keep going all the way along that until I found whatever. I mean, there was a space center according to this at the end of it, which would definitely have told me where it was. But yep, there you go. This is how this game works. No way, there's actually a space center at the end of the bridge. Like, I would have never have managed to make it along the bridge in 10 minutes though. So there you go. Welcome to GeoGuessr. Sometimes it can be cruel, and it's only ever cruel when I'm on stream. Where are we now? Oh, well, we're also in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it likes to give me these. Except this time we're not on a straight road. So mission number 1, let's figure out what country we're in. Well, we're driving on the right-hand side of the road, which, okay, that doesn't tell you much. Most of the world does that. I'd already figured that we're not in England. Just call it a hunch. This isn't England. I wouldn't want to even guess where we are right now, which hemisphere we're in. I mean, you might look at this and go, "Oh, we're clearly like in the Alps or something." You'd be surprised. Now, I've got a few thoughts on where this could be, but I'm not going to say just yet. I'll call it out when I think I know. Okay. So yeah, okay, Swiss badge. Okay, it was the Alps. yeah, this appears that it's the that it's the Alps. I can't read that. Get me back on the road, please. Thank you. Let's find a town or a road sign. Road signs are really what we want. I don't know why it's decided to put me like all the way over this way. So let's see what we've got here. Motta, that could mean anything. It's probably a sign that says car. Well, at least I know I'm in Switzerland, and Switzerland's a small country. So I'm already closer than I was in the last round. Like I was probably like one Switzerland away from from that place in India. So do any of the vans say anything about local places? I mean, the problem with this is, okay, so it says Meisterbetrieb. That could mean something, or it could be a place name. And even if it was a place name, vans can move. They are famous for their ability to go from one place to another. Just because it says something on it doesn't mean that's where it is. So yeah, I'll just follow the road. We've used 3 minutes, but hopefully, if I can just get a place name, I fancy this one. If I can get a place name, Switzerland's not very big. And I would fancy my chances of finding whatever that place is, although it doesn't look like there is a place. This looks like we are not finding civilization. We are going down into the valley though. That's maybe a good thing. Oh, we went backwards there. We can go down into the valley. Oh, there was a road sign right there. There we go. Lavatezo. Let's hunt Switzerland. And we are in the mountains, so that'll be the south of Switzerland, won't it? I mean, there's the Matterhorn. Let's try and see. Okay, the Swiss border's there. So let's have a look for Lavatezo. Obviously, if you find it, don't give me clues in the chat, but feel free to have a chit chat in the chat. You know, audience interaction always welcome. I've got more time to read your comments here than I have when I'm doing 200 miles an hour. I thought I'd found it then. Lavatezo. You see, I don't want to spend too long looking for it either, just because not everywhere's on the map. It is sometimes fraught with danger trying to search the map. I mean, San Moritz is there. Which way's the road going? There's a question. The road is heading south. Okay. It's got to be within the borders of Switzerland, otherwise there wouldn't be all the Swiss flags. There was a river at the beginning, wasn't there? Right, okay, what we can do, we can save our position, but we can go back to the start. Yes, there was a river. And let's see if there's anything obvious this way. Just to point out, sometimes you can be really unlucky. Sometimes the answer to where you are can be right in front of you. Sometimes it can be right in front of you, but it can be blurred out. And also sometimes it turns out that just going the other way along the road could have just answered all of your questions. I've been playing this game against my friends, and sometimes my friends get it exact, and I have no clue. It's just because they went the other way down the road. There's some kind of restaurant, it says, in a kilometre, so let's go there because I'm quite hungry. But I am not doing too well here. I think this could be a last-minute sprint to try to find out where this is. It's a beautiful road, and it follows this little stream. That's the thing. It follows a stream heading north. How detailed is the map? There's the question. Also, could it just be way up here? I'm just assuming that it's in the south because I see mountains, but this is Switzerland. It's made out of mountains. What would be really useful is if I... Oh, hang on, there's another road sign. Brion. Okay, we've got Lavaterzo and Brion. We've now got 2 things to look for. Yeah, I don't like reading these maps for too long. And you can see this is why it's not recommended just to go and try and find a place name. I might get lucky. It might just jump out of the page at me. But I've been playing this game long enough to know that that very rarely happens. Yeah, and I'm not seeing anything that seems to follow a river. I don't want to keep doing just complete guesses. What would be nice, what I was saying before I got distracted, is if I can just find the name of the road. Like if it's a major route through the country, then it should have a number, and that'll stand out on the map a mile away. Yeah, the other thing that can be useful as well, if I'm being really, really, really lucky, is a reference to what county we're in. Like almost all countries have counties. I mean, it's a bus route. That doesn't that doesn't help. I would like to go here. This looks amazing. This looks like the sort of road that my Maserati would absolutely love to go on. Okay, there's nothing out that way for at least a kilometre because there's rocks. I'm stuck. I hate to admit, I've got a minute left. I need a miracle. This is not how these usually go. I mean, I can sometimes be on 10,000 points at this stage. I don't think it's going to be anywhere where there's too much stuff. I'm just going to put a point in the map just in case I lose track of time and get a no score. I mean, I said it's a small country. Yeah, it is, but it doesn't help. Is it somewhere along here? Brion! We've done it! Brion, 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 Brion. Oh, we're not going to get it in the time we've got, but I think we're there. I think we're there. We were on that bridge. Yes! Get in there! Told you I can play this game. That was some luck, though. I just I just had a feeling that we couldn't be on one of these big roads because it'd be properly signposted. And then yes, I saw. You see what I mean? Though I said Lavatezo isn't on the map. Exactly. Where is it? But I got very lucky that I saw this hairpin here and remembered that we went around the hairpin, and then I remembered we was on that little bridge. Oh, ready for the next one? Oh, and sorry, I am just noticing. We got people. Yeah, thanks for shouting out in the chat. I'm not reading the chat, so well, I tried to read the chat between rounds. Yeah, feel free to shout things out, but try not to give me answers. I'm pretty slow to figure out these things. I'm not a professional GeoGuessr, so you know I'm pretty stupid as it turns out. But that's what I think is trying to make these streams fun, is the fact that I'm a bit of an idiot. You know, you can go watch a professional GeoGuessr any day, and they'll be really good at it. But what's the fun in that? What you want to see is the look of amazement on my face as I realise what country I'm in, even though everyone else knew way before me. Okay, I've got some ideas on this. Wow, that car's got 6 wheels. Okay, yeah, this. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where this is. I'm not saying again. I'll only say in like when it's really clear. But um, there's a few major clues here. But basically, well, I'll say as much as I think we're in Latin America. I mean, yeah, no surprises, right? But let's try and find out where. This helps that I also do know a bit of Spanish, although again, it doesn't make a road sign suddenly appear, does it? I mean, it's nice that we're in a city this time. Ah, there you go. Well, that says Argentina, but that could just be referring to it being a Argentinian place. I mean, it just looks a bit run down for Argentina, but could be. I mean, um, they do speak Spanish as opposed to Portuguese, uh, as, as as far as I'm aware, right? I mean, oh, am I wrong? Do they speak Argentinian by any chance? Nah, surely not. Uh, I'm sure Argentina uses Spanish because it's one of the few countries. Well, no, there's quite a few countries that speak Spanish in that part of the world, but it's a divide between Spanish and Portuguese. Like Brazil is Portuguese. Let's see. If it is Argentina, that makes it quite difficult to find this particular town because Argentina is huge. I see Uruguay. Yeah, because I thought that previous sign was basically saying that it's a uh, Argentinian restaurant. If it's Uruguay, that makes more sense with the. Well, that says .ar though. Okay, conflicting information. I was going to say it looks a bit poor for Argentina. Argentina's not the richest country in the world, but I think it's a bit nicer than this. Does the Citroen dealer say what any country anywhere? Nope. I mean, this will be a major city, possibly even a capital. I mean, there's more that says Argentina there. Correo, Bank of Argentina. I think now I need to start thinking about what city this is. So let's pick up the pace and try and find a road sign or a pointer of some description. I mean, the buses would be useful, but they don't always say much on them. Police station, that can be useful. Okay, definitely Argentina then, right. Argentinian flag. Yeah. Okay. Well, Posadas might be the name of the place, or it might just be a word. But let's. I'm thinking big cities. I mean, big cities is going to be Cordoba, Rosario, or Buenos Aires. But no, it could be any of them, right? I mean, let's not waste time guessing just yet. Yeah, I think the buses. Oh, God damn it! That bus says Uruguay. Are we on the border? What big cities are on the border with Uruguay? Buenos Aires. Nah, because you can't exactly hop across, can you? But there is a big city there. This will be quite interesting if we've got like a border town, and then that's why we get the conflicting information. It's got to be a border town because they've got both flags. They've literally got both countries' flags up. See, these places I think will be too small to really find on a map. Mind you, there's something here. Oh, there's too many people in the way. Get out of the way, people. I want to read this sign. Government buildings can be really useful, but not this one. 3 minutes left. Are we going to do this last minute again? Let's see. Seem to have a lot of pharmacies. We've been past 3 now. I mean, I should maybe slow down and see if anyone's put their address. Entre Rios y Catamarca. Oh, I think I saw Misiones on the police sign. But because that's also like a word, yeah, uh, I'm a bit lost. I'm a bit lost. I'm missing Switzerland. Misiones again. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, I figured out what. We're somewhere along here. I'm just gonna take a shot at this. Where did we start? Let's go back to the start. Oh yeah, we started in a really dodgy neighborhood, didn't we? Watch everything that I need just be on this sign. Posadas again. Wait, Posadas. I saw Posadas. I've seen Posadas too many times now. But where is it on the map? It's got to be like... That place is called Fray Bentos. No way. Oh, I love this game. Fray Bentos, named after pies. Get in there. I wonder if... Oh, please don't be down here somewhere. No, it can't be. Posadas. I'm going to be quite far away just because of how big the country is. I concede. Ooh. Posadas there. You see, I would have to zoom all the way in to see it. And actually, okay, so it kind of like wraps around. Is this really Uruguay here? Because it said Paraguay there. Well, anyway. So that's where we were. 3,600 points. Time for number 4. Oh, God. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this straight road. It's now down to me to make the stream interesting. Shall we play I Spy? I Spy with my little eye, something beginning with T. Is it tree? Yes. That said, hot take here. No, actually, I was going to say the lack of nothingness and straight roads and amount of green was just making me think Brazil. But I'd just be making that up. Oh, hang on, we've got a road sign though. Oh yes, MS40. I think that is Brazil. I think because MS is it's the abbreviation of one of the states. MS. But which one? Well, it'd be one that begins with M. They've changed this actually. It used to tell you the abbreviations on the map, which used to make it really easy. They made it, yeah, the Google map used to just say MS. Mato Grosso do Sul, maybe? That's MS, yes, it is. We're pretty close already. MS 166. Right, the road's going north-south. And it's MS 60, is it? Yeah, MS 40. 64 kilometers. See, you know, Justiana, if you're watching, I've just redeemed myself, I hope. There's a 60 there, and that might turn into MS60 at some point. Was it 60 again, or was it 40? No, it's 40. God, I got a memory like a goldfish. Right. Well, we're in the right state. We're in the right country, and we're only a couple of minutes in. I just need to find this 40. And it's a road that just goes like perfectly north-south. Well, how big is this state? Goes up to the river and all the way up to there. It's a big state. It's about the size of Switzerland. Oh yeah, Switzerland's too big. MS320, MS322222. Are they numbered in an order? Doesn't seem so. All right, to the governor of this country. Ah, MS40. There we go. Wait, it doesn't go north-south though. Am I just looking at the map wrong? No, that definitely goes north-south. But MS40 is there. So do I just need to follow it now until it goes north-south? Yep, there's a bit that goes north-south there. Does it carry on though? Does it have a break and then come back? Because roads do like to mess with your head sometimes. Doesn't look like it's going to come back. So there's this bit here. It's not really straight enough. Let's just set a checkpoint, go back to the start. So there's a ranch. And if we head south, is that the way that we just went? Because if this is this, let me see. I mean, it's not arrow straight. It's got a bit of a bend. Okay, I forgot which way I went. I'm so bad at this. Okay, I don't think I went this way though. Recanto de Lontra. Oh, please tell me that this is on here. Maybe it's on this bit. Is there another bit that goes north-south? I mean, these all go very strongly east-west, so it's not going to be any of this part down here. So it's got to be either this bit or this bit. It's not. I mean, that's not exactly north-south. That's what's worrying me. This road is nearly. It's going slightly west. It's going ever so slightly west. Right, I've got 3 minutes, 4 minutes nearly. So let's just go, go, go. So there's kilometer point 62. So right now I just want a geographical landmark. That's the problem with long straight roads. There was that ranch, but I couldn't find it on the map. I could have studied it a bit longer, but I think it would have been just too much of a risk just to keep studying the map. I'll resort to that at the last minute. I forgot the name of the place already. But I do remember it was to the east. It was on the right-hand side of the road. What does that mean? Just looking for MS. I mean, the thing is, there's none of these little side roads as well. That doesn't match. It'd match. Usually, if things don't match up, you're in the wrong place. It's very rare that you see the map and go, oh yeah, I just completely misinterpreted those 50 houses that I saw. I'm just trying to figure out what that's on about. I didn't understand a word. I'm very pleased with myself for knowing it was Brazil just based on the fact that it's long straight roads with lots of green. Just rewind this stream. I clearly said it. I doubted myself, but I clearly said it. These are counting down, so that must mean we're on this bit. That would make much more sense. Recanto de Lontra, isn't that what I said? Which would be there. There is a little road to one side of us, but only one side of us. So maybe that one. Or it could be this one. Which way does the road go? The road is basically going almost north. Let's give it a go. Oh, we were close. I was one junction away. I dropped 9 points. It was just this bit up here instead of that one down there. If I'd have figured it out a minute sooner, I could have just gone down the road and just seen that there was a turning to the side. It was that mile marker that just twigged though when I realised that the mile markers were decreasing. I was like, there's no way that this is 50 kilometers, but this, yes. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. Final round. By the way, sorry I'm not being so boisterously loud and stuff. It's just neighbours and stuff. I just got to bear in mind it's no, 9:45. This looks decidedly like Russia. Am I going to call it straight away? Just looking at the quality of the road and the fact that, again, we're in the middle of nowhere. Yep, Russia. Oh, it's given us like a tour. This is like classic peak GeoGuessr. I'm glad for people who are watching this for the first time, but also sad for you because nobody likes me just clicking the horizon. Yeah, this is almost certainly Russia. But the good thing with Russia is it's huge, but you can sometimes figure out where you are. Like the whole of the east of Russia isn't on Google Street View. It's only like Moscow, south of Moscow, and north of Moscow, like in a line. So yeah, Siberia's not on here, and the Ural Mountains, not on. Yeah, I need to just get the name of the road. Would be good. 57. That might be it. Let's just check. Because it'll be one of these then. No, that's the M8. 24. I mean, it could always be Ukraine as well. There's always a chance. There's always a doubt. The fact that this is going north-south as well, though, tells me that this could be the north of Russia. Let's try and pick up some signs. The problem also in Russia is that they don't like putting road signs very often. It's just, I don't know, it seems to be like a cultural thing that in Russia, if you don't know where you are, that's entirely on you. Right, okay. So we are in, let's try and pronounce this, it's Ordvinky Rayon. Ordvinky Rayon. Is it Rayon? Yeah, Rayon. Ordvinky Rayon. Anyway, I mean, doesn't help me because all of this is written in Russian as well. The fact that I can pronounce the bloody place really doesn't help. It's not going to be on a map. Let's checkpoint. I was going south along the road. Let's go back up and then try and go north just to see if we were closer to some clues this way. Can we just be impressed by the fact that I knew that this was Russia based on the fact that the road's really straight and really poorly maintained? I mean, there's a sign there, 382, but it's a different number to the previous one. What's that mean? But anyway, I was also saying, like in Russia, they don't like to tell you what road you're on because, like, they assume that everyone knows what they're doing, which makes sense, I guess. If there's only 3 roads in the whole area and you don't know which one you're on, then you're clearly drunk and you should go home. Yeah, who gets lost on a straight road like this? This would be a good country to own a Bugatti Veyron, wouldn't it? Although maybe with the road surface it might be a bit risky. road signs. Okay. Novovisk. Yeah, hang on. No, Novosibirsk. Okay, Novosibirsk. I don't know where that is, but let's see. What if we are not where I think we are? What if we're actually in the south? Because all of this is on Street View. It doesn't look like Krasnodar. That's quite a dusty part of Russia. I do know my Russian town, well, cities. I know my cities, but not my towns. I'm just reading off. I'm picking a road with my eyes and just following it, and hopefully we'll find it. Again, I don't think it'll be up all the way up here because I don't think Google goes all the way up there. Is there a sign somewhere saying what's the other way? 529 kilometers away from, hang on, Pavlodar. Pavlodar. I've never heard of Pavlodar, but the fact that it's 500 to the south, we've got to be up in the north then. The fact that the nearest place is 500 kilometers away says a lot. And I'm just reading, trying to find it. I'm reading both the Russian and English names. I mean, sure, maybe we're on this road. What's the... Oh, it's giving me E numbers. That's not useful. The map gives European names for the roads, but the Russians almost certainly don't use those. That is definitely Pavlodar. Pavlodar. I really want to learn about Pavlodar afterwards. I like to know all of these things, but I'm not seeing it. It'll not be in sort of Siberia. No chance. I just keep coming back to this because this is the only stretch of road that could possibly be that long. Mind you, I've done chem before as well. And it's not going to be, surely it's not going to be down here somewhere. 1 minute 27 left. We've got Ukraine over there. Let's leave Ukraine alone. This will be really annoying when we see where it is. What was the other place called? Let's see if I can just have one last go at it. So it's Novos something. Something beginning with Novos. But it's not. I think it can't be on that road. It's got to be on that road then. No, I changed my mind. That road. Why? Because otherwise signposts would be going back to Moscow. All road signs point to Moscow. You wouldn't be giving this Pavlodar place the top billing otherwise. Let's just guess and see where we were. Oh, well. Oh, no way. Okay, I'm learning something here. Because I just said that East Russia isn't on. Well, it turns out it is. Southeast Russia is on. Well, I've learned something there. Can I? How the hell am I supposed to work that out? But it was Novosibirsk, the place. I was pronouncing it wrong. Novosibirsk. And where's the Pavlodar place? Because I want to see that now. Does that mean I just have to follow this road? I don't think the Pavlodar place exists. Certainly doesn't appear on a map. Oh, I wish it had just given me a road sign to Omsk, because I knew where Omsk is. Well, anyway, I will note that and learn that for next time, that actually some of the east of Russia is on this. So, anyway, what is our final score? How far away were we? Well, it was a pretty poor game by my standards. I aim to be above 20,000 most games. But there we go. We were in some really dire places. Switzerland was the easiest, as it turns out. So, I'll be back to do this again sometime, and hopefully I can do it with a bit more flair next time and a bit more accuracy. But just playing it sort of late at night, just have to just be respectful and everything. So I will be back next week, hopefully, and a bit